guys kind of things falling apart coming out of the first half, but then you guys getting back?
Jameson battle.
Okay.
It's something that coach talks about though. Like, just talk about how we need everybody. So throwing Jameson in there gave us a spark for sure. And then, we did a good job of playing defense tonight. We played defense, and then when we rebounded the ball, the rest of the game kind of speaks for itself. Like, thinking we had that little lull in the third where we weren't getting into stuff. We were turning the ball over a little bit, and they made their run. But overall, we had a good game. We played good for the most part of the game, and the result is a win.
Coach talked about just a huddle specifically where you guys were able to lift each other up. What would you say about the group that you have in those moments where you can kind of just go to each other to be accountable?
Yeah, I was yelling at first. I was mad because I feel like we can do it, and when we're not, you just don't want to fall back into something. You want to be able to fix it on the fly, and it was good. We were able to have honest conversations, everybody in the huddles, and talk to each other, and we kind of fixed it ourselves.
And then you talked about Jameson. Demeanor is usually pretty calm, but what do you see about him that kind of makes him more of take it to the next gear when he has?
Yeah, he could shoot that ball. I don't know. He could really shoot the basketball, and he came in. He was ready. Whenever his number's called, he's always ready to go. So, that was huge of him, and we needed that tonight.
Colin has been tasked with quite a few tough matchups. What has impressed you so far of how he's been able to show up?
Welcome to the league, but for a rookie, he's pretty strong. So, and he's a really good defender. So we believe in him. He's been having some good offensive games out there as well. So just continue to find his footing. As a rookie, he'll figure it out.
And then lastly for me, just the emotion I think on the bench after this win and how bad you guys want it.
Mm-hmm.
Seems as though people have been vocal about it being a little bit of a disappointing start because you guys know what you built in the summer. What does it mean for you guys to get back on track, at least for now?
Absolutely. It's been a little frustrating, a little annoying. We had some games that we felt that we should have won for sure. So coming in here, needed a win. We fought and we got it. So that feels good. But at the end of the day, gotta get back, get some rest. Got another one on, what day is it today? I don't even know what day it is. So got another one on Sunday. Okay, cool.
Level of trust, what did you see in how they're able to bounce back and be resilient to kind of come back into the game?
I had only 2 timeouts left in the fourth quarter, so I could not call them sooner than that. Team was really fighting throughout the whole game, and when team is playing to that way, you can sometimes play through some mistakes, seeing that effort is there and the good intentions are there. So that was the main reason why we let those guys play there in the fourth quarter. Third quarter was the big one. Third quarter was really the game there when they went after halftime lead and they got a 10-point lead. Something amazing happened in our huddle, and guys started really to lift each other up and to talk to each other. And we were able to come after that, and obviously Jamison Bello played an amazing role in all of that to get us energy and swag back. And we were able from there to really have control of the game. So big win for us, and we continue to build on this.
Yeah, huge win for you guys. How good does it feel to just have this under your belt? I know obviously we can look back at the losses to start off the year, but to have something like this, kind of to have something to show for it in the bounce backs, how does it make the locker room feel?
Every win is important. We're approaching every game with the same type of mentality. This was a cup game, so it had a little bit more meaning for us as well. I don't think that people understand what kind of group of people we have, and guys that care so much. And obviously they wanted to get this win today. And they gave it all. It was not pretty. There was a lot of moments they were making mistakes and things were not going our way. But how connected this group is and how they work together and how they love and support each other is what really motivates me to come to work every single day and to be around this group of guys.
Not just the energy, but the efficiency that Jamison played with. What are you able to see with his game that we're not necessarily able to see behind the curtain?
He is the guy that he is ultimate professional. You know, he does everything in his power to work on his body, to stay ready. Today, people don't know, but after shoot around, he stayed and he played in our play group, and he played for 20 minutes there and playing one-on-one, and he's just like doing everything in his power. And he's not the only one. Jamison did it today. Jonathan Mobo did it. Garrett Temple, all of those guys, they're always staying ready. So that pays off when you have that type of approach to work and work really hard and you're committed. It pays off.
I mean, I know that this has always kind of been a close-knit group in your time here, but is there something about this season, particularly in the huddles and the ways that guys are able to lift each other up, that stands out differently than years past?
I mean, this is a new group of people. Like we started a rookie who played 20 minutes and guarded, Mobley, who is one of the better players at his position in NBA. This group really cares about the right things. We had a video and we talked about it to really protect the paint, and today we kept them to 40 points in the paint. That was some of our weaknesses there. So they're really group that's really trying to move forward and to grow, and that group really loves to play for the city of Toronto and for our fans. So really proud of our group tonight and group effort, and we gotta go to the next one now.
Lastly, for me, you mentioned him there, Colin. Fearless has been a word that you use when it comes to describing him, but these different kinds of matchups, have you seen anything like that as someone who's just really fearless and goes for it and really kind of learns in that regard? And what's your assessment been of him so far?
I think that he's going to have great nights. I think that he's going to have nights where things are not going his way. That's just how it works. He's still learning what it looks like to play every other night and how to prepare his body mentally, physically for those kinds of effort. But he is fearless and he really cares about the right things, and he really is trying to play to our style of play on both ends of the floor. And I mean, for him, it's just to stay on that path and continue to work.